Hi, we are live.
Hi, how are you today?
I am doing good. I'm making it through. How are you today?
I am so floaty. Oh my gosh. I had 2 days, really busy days. I had my last day of acupuncture in the office I had for 6 years, and then moving out, just tons of stuff, like all day long yesterday. And man, today I'm just feeling very, very floaty. So I'm like grounding myself. But I got to
Right.
I went outside and laid flat on the ground in the sun today. I'm so excited spring has come in. It's like warm enough to be out there. I walked with my dog a couple of times, and it's like the my dog's one of my dog's favorite thing in the world is to like sit in the ground with me out in the sun.
Oh, I love that. Actually, I had to be out here when we were doing this because I was like, it's just so beautiful and calming, and I just feel like the earth just heals us, and animals feel that. We all feel that. Like for the past few days with all of this stuff going on with like war and all of these like chaotic things, I just feel like the main thing that would really help soothe our bodies and our spirit is being outside, being in the sun, sitting on the ground, putting our hands in dirt while planting, just being around water. I just really feel like the elemental beings and just us being outside is just so healing for us at this time.
Yes, perfect. So, oh, um, I don't know if it's things you want to talk about, but you posted on your one of your Facebook reels, Diana Cooper pulling cards. One for was Archangel Azrael. Azrael, right?
Yeah, Azrael, the archangel of transition. I feel like he works a lot with like when people pass, like going from one life to the other, or even just transformation of how we are. And then if we're transforming into something else, he can help us to release like the past versions of ourselves. He's a very awesome, beautiful, transformative angel, very protecting too. I feel like he's here like with that protective mode too, as well. Like feeling safe and to have that transformation, and to let free yourself from like things that are no longer serving.
Yeah, that was perfect today. And I feel like, well, not just feel like this, the great reset I've been talking about with starting at 0 degrees in Aries. A lot of people are going to be transitioning in their lives like I am. Like I talked about moving out of my acupuncture office, and I'm still going to be doing some acupuncture, but I'm going to get into more like virtual work, but I don't know how that's going to look yet. So I did meditation with Archangel Azrael because of the video you saw to help me with that. And I think that that's going to be really helpful for a lot of people right now.
Absolutely. I feel like we're all in this transition, and not just us, but the collective, but like all of the things going on within the world. We're like holding space. And each time that we go within and help heal and clear, the more that we're able to make these major life transitions without knowing the future, without allowing the fear or certain things hold us back. It's like a lot of us are being called for these major shifts, just like you, when you're transitioning from one thing to another. And it's like just really being able to do that without having, obstacles, fear, all of these things come up. So it's like knowing that if you are in a transitional phase, like you're not alone. We're all going through it at some level, but like the angels, the guides, beings of light can really help hold space for us as we transition. So it's like almost like releasing that fear of change, the fear of the unknown, like those types of things. And that's what's going to really help propel our action and like, the fire horse, because we're letting go of the fear, or we're feeling that fear, but we're doing it anyway. We're
Yeah.
stepping into that, like, this is scary. I'll know what's going to happen. I'll know what's going to happen in an hour or a day, but I'm doing it. And it's like making that pathway, and then just going into it. And I feel like we're all in that level in a certain state. So.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Feel the fear. We need to feel our feelings. We're not just avoiding them, but then asking for help and just having trust, just following the steps where we're supposed to go.
Absolutely. I do feel that. I mean, I've been feeling fear like, so the other day, I think it was yesterday, with all this heavy stuff going on in the collective, I just kept my telepaths were like just so loud. Like there's all this stuff going on and I'm feeling heavy. Go outside, I clear it, it comes back and I'm just like, okay, so whatever I'm doing, I just feel fear all around me. So what if I were to just drop into my heart and just know that on the other side of this energy, that I'm okay. On the other side of this energy, I'm supported and loved. On the other side of this energy or these feelings that, my higher self is guiding me. The second I decided that, it dissipated. It dissipates at a faster rate. And it's all about like our mindset. Are we going to tap into the 3D chaos and the fear? Are we going to kind of up level and just say, hey, I'm ready for more? Like, I just want to feel better in my body. I want to experience my goals with love. And the more that we do that and the more we're able to shift, it could be instantaneously. It could take shorter amount than it used to. I remember like a year or two ago, things that would bring me down for a few days, I'd be in my bed like crying, having all this chaos. Now, okay, it teeters me a little bit. I feel it, but it doesn't bring me down for a day. It doesn't bring me down for an hour. It'll bring me down for 5 to 10 minutes and I come back at it. So I feel like we're all in different stages and levels of this. And I'm saying this because I do feel like someone that's watching this could help. Like, just know that each time that you come back and you come back into balance and like just decide like, hey, whatever's going on, I know I'm safe. I'm going to keep going forward. It's just like how you can shift things instantaneously or even just like a lot quicker than you could in the past or that you feel like it would take. It could be it could go just a lot faster. So that's something that I've been doing. It's like mental coming to center, calling in my guides, grounding, and then just shifting it in a faster pace. So
Sounds perfect.
yeah.
And anybody who's on live, if you want us to pull cards or to do like a channel message, feel free to say hi in the comments. But Kristin, do you want to like pull
Yeah.
cards, collective energy?
Yeah. So today I pulled the Angels and Aura Oracle deck by Radley Valentine and Douglas Frazier. And so I'm going to tap in and see what messages would like to come today. The power of prayer, surrender, evolution, transformation. This is like a collective. um I feel like this is like the light beings of the world. We're all holding space, we're all coming together, we're all holding the fort down. Things might be chaotic, our emotions are going up to down, we feel like small, all of these things are coming up, but all of these things are coming up because we're holding this space for the collective. And the more that we do the inner work and the more that we start to recognize like, hey, this could be outside energy, or hey, this is something that is in me that wants to be released, that's when the power of prayer, that's when surrendering, that's when calling in your guides, meditation, grounding, dropping within your heart space. And then it's like the higher beings, the higher level of light beings, our higher selves are all gathering around and really like bringing this beautiful light grid around all of us, our situations, but the situations at whole right now in a collective. And the more that we're doing that, we're transforming things instantaneously. We're transmuting like lower vibrations. We're up leveling our fields. Even if sometimes you feel like you're dipping, because that's how I've been feeling. I'm like, my vibration is dipping a little bit. I feel like it's because we're just transforming so much energy. And then that's when that law of attraction is. That's when that mentality is a key here. That's when that like the mental is like, being confident and knowing like, I can get over whatever obstacle is coming, or I attracting exactly what I desire. And it's like your mental body is being up leveled here. And it's like your mental is being balanced with your heart, is what I'm feeling. It's like we're balancing our mind with our body, with our soul, with our heart. And then as we're doing this, that's when divine magic happens. That's when we're able to stay grounded within the chaos. That's when we're able to manifest all these beautiful things. And this starts with asking to receive. This starts with prayer. This starts with our voice. This starts with surrendering all of our issues, all of the things that are coming up to God, to the divine, to a higher power or your higher power, whichever you call the collective intelligence and higher vibrations. And the more that you're open to surrender, the more that you're voicing your desires, the more that you are surrendering and really going within that heart space, that's when that divine magic is occurring. That's when you're seeing your strength. That's when you're empowering yourself. That's when the light beings and all the forces of light and the galactic teams, that's when we're all coming together, power community here as well. But also, it's like bringing that higher light into our mental bodies, and we're attracting the things that will guide us forward. And so I feel like that's like really going to help soothe a lot of like the pathways that are going, this upward trajectory, and to reach our goals and our dreams. So that is the message that I have for the collective.
Beautiful. Thank you. Just before you held up the card with the there was a lot of attraction one with looked like it had an outline of a head.
Oh yeah, person.
Yeah, right before that one, I started feeling a lot of pressure on the right side of my crown, which is interesting. So I feel like for somebody or several people who will be listening to this, there's downloads, information coming down, but there's some resistance here in the skull. And you were talking about like mental body and being able to connect all of them. So, as I'm talking, like I'm definitely feeling some resistance here. So I'm feeling like, okay, I just took a nice deep breath. I think that's going to help relieve any pressure to allow the downloads, the information to come down without resistance. And the right side of the head is the more masculine side, which doesn't always want to receive. It wants to be doing, it wants to be thinking, it wants to be making decisions and moving ahead. So I think that's where the resistance is, but just taking some nice deep breaths. And then I felt some release in the jaw here, and be able to voice voice opinions or voice what we need to say from our heart rather than in anger or like some people like grit their teeth when they don't like news, and that's a way of resistance. So I feel like there's a clearing and an opening there.
Beautiful. I felt that. I was like deep breathing the whole time. I just feel like I gotta like breathe deeply, so I could feel that too. And I do also relate to that resistance. I can feel that too. And I feel like a lot of it's part of feeling safe to receive at this time, and
Yeah.
knowing that we are safe, like we're safe.
And smiling. Like
Yeah.
I'm smiling right now, and I feel like that's like really important right now to help relieve that tension of going like this when we're hearing what's going on in the world, or even like in our personal lives as a reflection of what's going on in the world. So letting that go. And since I did the meditation with Archangel Azrael, and then I did meditation with a bunch of angels, and I know, Kristin, you said you felt a lot of unicorn energy and a lot of round mate, and I keep seeing dragon energy today, so I'm very, very floaty, but I feel like
You're off the screen. It's just the background.
Yeah, I feel like I did Magic of the Unicorns by Diana Cooper last week, but I'm still just like feeling that unicorn energy. I think a unicorn wants to send a message. So let's see what message we want to come bring through today. When I shuffle cards, I actually feel the energy shifting. I feel like it's clearing something here. Okay. Let's see the card. I'm feeling it in my heart, and I'm feeling it bringing some joy in. Oh, and it says manifest your dreams, and there's a rainbow on it, just like that last card that you pulled.
I love that.
Yeah, it says manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. And there's like a family up here that's like, I guess, going to their dream home, but I'm loving this rainbow energy.
Oh, I love it. I actually feel a lot of animal energy from it. Like a lot of like, I know the unicorn, but just a lot of like that joy. I just feel animal spirits.
Yes. Oh, that feels really good. Yes.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I love the unicorns. I have been feeling that, like, especially tapping into you. And so that's awesome because it's just so much joy, love, fulfillment, abundance. And a lot of times, like, for when there's like such heavy density going on in the collective, it's like almost like, can we have it all? You know, there's so much going on, but it's like, yes, we can. We can create our life. We're here to bring in the lightness, the love, the joy, the unicorns, while all the chaos is going on, because that's what's transforming the chaos. That's what's rippling out to the collective. And that's what the unicorns are like bringing in. Like they're just coming in with their beautiful energy of like wonder. Like we're made to experience joy this lifetime. We're not made to just continuously suffer or do all this hard work and not have that beautiful balance of love and wonder. And so I can relate to that 100%. So I just feel like that message is coming through too.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see anyone in the comments? I'm on my phone, so I can't see if there's.
Yeah. No. No. Nope. Nobody's asked for a card or anything.
Okay, well, maybe next week we're here. We are here to stay. We are going to do this at probably around the same time on Sundays. If you're watching us and you feel called to leave a comment, a hello, a like, a subscribe, we would love to communicate and to celebrate you. So I send you guys so much love, and we will be back next week.
Oh, thank you. Okay. End stream.